Hello, my name is Dalen Calhoun.
And I'm Emma Harris. We heard from John R. Wood in Fast Forward to share with you our special edition on bullying.
We will begin our segment by explaining exactly what bullying is.
Reporting on the definition are Cadence Tinsley, Adeline Curlis, and Audiana Taylor.
I am Addie Curlis, and with me are Cadence Tinsley and Audiana Taylor. Ayana, I have a question for you. What is bullying?
That's a good question, Addie. Bullying is unwanted aggressive behavior that involves a real or perceived power imbalance. There are three main parts to bullying. Cadence, can you tell us those parts?
Absolutely, Audiana. The three main parts of bullying are physical bullying, social bullying, sometimes called cyberbullying, and verbal bullying.
Physical bullying involves hurting a person's body or possessions.
Okay, so examples of physical bullying are hitting, kicking, chipping, injuring, mean, and rude hand gestures. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Social bullying involves hurting someone's reputation or relationships. This includes cyberbullying, where negative content is published on text and social media sites such as Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and TikTok.
Alright, so examples of social bullying are telling your friends not to be friends with someone, spreading rumors about someone, and posting negative and embarrassing information on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. Is that right?
Exactly.
Verbal bullying is saying or writing mean things.
Got it. So examples of verbal bullying are teasing, name-calling, and posting negative things on social media platforms. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Adeline, you've got it.
Thank you guys. In summary, bullying is unwanted physical, social, or verbal behavior that involves a real or perceived power imbalance. Now back to you, Emma and David.
Thank you guys. We are now going to show you actual footage that my mother took showing the effects of bullying on her son.
That's right, Dalen. His name is Keaton Jones, and he was an 11-year-old middle school student from East Tennessee. In this video, Keaton describes his experience being taunted during school lunches. Keaton's mother posted the video on Facebook, and it was viewed more than 20 million times, causing rage and a call to action.
In this video, Keaton Jones opens up to his mom about his bad day at school.
Out of curiosity, why do they bully? What's the point of it? Why do you find joy in taking innocent people and finding a way to be mean to them? It's not okay.
What do they say to you?
They make fun of my nose. They call me ugly. They say I have no friends.
What'd they do to you at lunch?
Put milk on me and put ham down my clothes. Threw bread at me.
Is it just you?
Yep.
Or is it other kids too that feel that way?
Say it's other kids too.
How's that make you feel?
I don't like that they do it to me, and I for sure don't like that they do it to other people, because it's not okay. People that are different don't need to be criticized about it, because it's not their fault. But if you are made fun of, just don't let it bother you. Just stay strong, I guess. It's hard. But it'll probably get better one day.
Keaton's pain is truly felt by millions, isn't it, Dalen?
I agree, Emma. This video really does have a lasting impact.
I hope that Keaton's right, and bullying will get better one day.
Me too, Emma. I love that Keaton's mom kept asking him how bullying made him feel.
Yeah, everyone needs to know the effects of bullying and how truly damaging it is.
Absolutely. On that note, let's go to Kinsley Russell, Blake Roth, and Quinn Sparenblack and learn about the effects of bullying.
And Emma, I'm Mackenzie Russell. With me is Blake and Quinn. Bullying can affect everyone, those who are bullied, those who bully, and those who are witnessing bullying.
Bullying is linked to many negative outcomes, including impacts on mental health, substance use, and suicide.
People who are bullied can experience negative physical, social, emotional, and mental health issues.
That's right, Quinn. Those who are bullied are most likely to experience depression, anxiety, increased feeling of sadness and loneliness, and a loss of interest in activities they used to enjoy. These issues may impress into adulthood.
Yes, Kenzie. In addition to these emotional effects, victims of bullying often experience health problems too.
Victims also suffer decreased academical achievements. They're also more likely to miss, skip, or drop out of school completely.
Some victims of bullying retaliate through extremely violent measures.
Did you know in the 1990s, 12 out of 15 school shootings had a history of being bullied?
Oh my goodness, that is awful. We need to stop bullying.
Yes, we must stop bullying. It could be a matter of life and death.
Watch now as we show the dramatic and horrific effects of bullying.
And all I can hope is I'm not alone. I'm not alone.
It is seriously terrifying and maddening to know that bullying is a major reason for school shootings, isn't it, Zaylin?
It absolutely is. Emma, on that note, let's take a look at the stats on bullying. Here to report are Lily Adams, Jazzy Easley, and Kiara Nardi.
I am Lily Adams, and with me are Kira Nardi and Jazzy Easley. As we heard before, bullying can affect everyone, those who are bullied, those who bully, and those who witness bullying. Kira, did you know that 1 in 3 students in the U.S. admit being bullied? And it is reported that most bullying takes place in middle schools. I ask you, look around your classroom right now. Every third one of you has been bullied.
Wow, bullying is so harmful. Put in simple words, it is a violation of our safety and dignity in shared spaces like schools, colleges, and workplaces. These days, more and more people are becoming aware of the various issues related to bullying.
Wait until you hear these horrible stats. Did you know that 49% of children in grades 4 to 12 have been bullied by others at least once?
Are you serious? That's almost half of us.
I know, right? How about this one? Did you know that 71% of youth have witnessed bullying at school?
That is crazy. That's nearly 3/4 of us.
Yep.
The percentage of individuals being cyberbullied reached 37% in 2019.
25% of students said they were cyberbullied using hurting comments, and 22% reported spreading rumors. Even more sad is that only 36% of those being bullied actually report it.
This means that 64% of the students who are bullied do not report it to an adult. In more than half of the bullying scenarios, if another kid steps in to help, the bullying might stop. Let's step it up, guys.
Since September was Suicide Aware Month, let's talk about bullying and suicides are connected. Bullying often leads to suicidal tendencies among students. It leads to physiological disorders related to depression, violent behavior, and drug use. Students who are bullied are at high risk of suicidal behavior.
That's right, Jazzy. This makes me so sad, and the statistics are truly heartbreaking. Victims of bullying by peers are nearly 3 times more likely to commit suicide as compared to other students.
We really need to stop the process.
Now we would like to show a short film that was put together by a few members of our very own John R. Wood and Fast Forward broadcasting team. Trevin Anderson, Adeline Curlis, Wyatt Hawkins, Keely McCohen, and Audiana Taylor. Watch as they depict a scene of a tragic bullying then was all. Great job, John R. Wood and Fast Forward crew, on that homemade skit. Thanks for sharing your creative work with us.
Emma, I think it is now time we discuss how victims of bullying overcome what they have experienced.
Great idea, Taylor. For advice on the subject, let's reach out to Addie Curlis and Cadence Tinsley.
Jalen, my name is Addie Curlis and this is Cadence Tinsley. We've got some tips for overcoming the effects of bullying.
The first tip is to understand bullying. Sometimes people who bully others are being bullied themselves or going through a traumatic experience at home. Bullies will often make fun of other people because they are insecure about themselves.
All that doesn't make bullying right. It does help us to understand and become more empathetic.
Exactly. We have to understand why the bully is being a bully. That way the overcoming process can begin. Most of the time, bullying has absolutely nothing to do with the victim at all.
I've never thought about it that way. You're right. The second tip is to speak to someone about the situation. This can make you feel better and safer if you know that someone is there to help you. Sometimes it makes you feel a lot better when you just have someone to talk to. And it may not seem like it can do a lot, but it can.
That's a really good point, Addie. Who should these victims of bullying talk to?
Well, you can talk to a counselor, a teacher, or a trusted friend.
Got it. A third tip to help someone overcome bullying is to ask yourself, is bullying a crime? Because some types of bullying absolutely are a crime.
Like what, Cadence?
Well, physical bullying, destroying other people's things, and harassment.
Thanks, Cadence. Our final and probably the most important tip to overcoming the effect of bullying is do not isolate yourself.
But Addie, it seems like it would be so hard not to isolate yourself if you have been bullied.
You're right, Cadence. Isolating oneself might seem the easiest situation, but in order to heal, it absolutely won't help. Depriving oneself of social interaction definitely isn't going to help the situation. In fact, it'll only make things worse. Victims must speak out and seek help, but being silent will only further lower the victim's self-esteem. Being a victim of bullying cannot and will not define who you are if you're able to speak out.
So in recap, tip number 1, understand why the offender is bullying. Always know that you are not the problem.
Tip 2, confide in someone you trust. Do not be silent.
Tip 3, ask yourself if the situation is a crime. The offender may need to be dealt with by the authorities to prevent future incidents.
And finally, tip number 4, victims should not isolate themselves. Again, you are not the problem.
Exactly, and remember, bullying is never okay.
Thank you for those tips, Addie and Cadence.
Wow, Dalen, we just received a ton of information.
Yes, we did, Emma. I hope you all benefit from our segment on bullying. We will end by sharing a few slogans to remember.
Hurting others won't fix your problems.
Stand up for your friends and they'll stand up for you.
Putting others down won't bring you up.
Remember, we can win this fight against bullying.
From all of us here at John R. Wood and Fast Forward Productions, good day, and remember,
Stop bullying!
It is seriously terrifying and maddening to know that bullying is a major reason.
It's a razor reason.
Start
over.
Well, I could put it down.
Here to report our.
Save that.
It's like a security guard.
I gotta say.